Hello, guys. Welcome to today's session. I hope everyone is doing good so far. So, guys, this side Rahul, your host for the session. So, guys, let's start our session. Please give me a quick confirmation on the audio check if my voice is loud and clear. You can confirm in the chat box. Thank you, guys, for the confirmation. So, guys, I am having one announcement for you all. So, as Sachin is not well today, he will be not taking the session for 2 hours. Anyhow, he joined the session. Thank you, Sachin, for joining the session. Let me have a quick audio check with you. Hi, Sachin. Is my voice is audible to you?
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you, Sachin, for the audio confirmation, and thank you for joining the session. I hope
No,
get well soon, Sachin.
thank you.
So over to you, Sachin. I am passing on the presenter access.
Okay. Good evening, guys. Welcome to today's session. And just to confirm me if I'm audible and if my screen is visible. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Gordon, for your words. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Is everyone in? So we can still see that not everybody has joined. So, so sorry. We'll just wait for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you can put your questions if you have any, and then we'll start. I'm just going to wait for 2 minutes for others to join, and if there is anything to discuss, you can tell me. Hi, Rani, hi, Convert, everyone, good evening. So do not worry about the timing and all. I'll just see whatever the best I can do. You know, I will be here till the time I can take care. So do not worry. No, I have to see that the work to be done importantly. So whatever is in my agenda, I'll try to finish the most. Yeah. Not so. People doesn't give much emphasis on this as anymore. It is more like that you should have a HTTPS. The security layer plays a very important role that because that increases the authority of the site. Extensions are so dynamic nowadays. People keep it like dot fashion, dot travel, dot online, dot shop. So that doesn't play much role. Yes, Mohammed. Should I open trends? What do you wanna see? Just type it. What exactly? Explanation. Okay. So Google Trends we have seen right now with only one objective that if any of the keywords or any of the words is in my mind and I want to see the performance of the keyword from the trend point of view and plus any of the related topics been given. Suppose if I just go and write, I'll do that. So you want me to open it right now? Okay, I'll do that. Just wait. So your name is Mohammed. Huh? Yeah, I'm able to see that. So you are here, okay, but your data is not showing. You have not added anything. Your sheet seems to be logged, but there is nothing inside. Is it like you've forgotten to put the content? There are two mistakes or two sheets by mistake. Okay. Okay, now I think this one. Okay. Now you're going for a dash diet, Dukan diet, zone diet, healthy diet, 7-day healthy eating plan. Okay. So if I just go and type healthy diet as a search term, so this tells me that over the last 12 months, how it has been performing in the terms of interest. People in which month, in what week, if we're just going to lower down the dates from here, like suppose 90 days, so we'll able to see the last 90 days. So we can say, last 90 days means from October. So any period you just select. So it tells me the interest over the time. Okay, so you can see that if it is talking about the last January, which is almost like 1 year before, 1 year from now. So at that time, the trend was like 67. Okay, and then it just lowered down and just went up and then lower down, went up, low down. So it has been not very stable. But then in the month of almost May, it has just pegged up. I think there is a reason of it. Can anybody gives me the reason? Is there anyone who can give me the reason in India from May to from the first in the first week of May, healthy diet was on a peak. Anyone? So at that time, we just came out of the second wave of Corona. Almost it was going rather. Okay, so it was a time in the April and in the yes due to second wave. So we can understand that at the time people were more towards the healthy and organic and immunity, all those things were in demand in the search. So this is what has happened. And then again, it has come, when it was about to be winters and people were talking about the third wave, assumptions were there. It hasn't happened in that time, but then it happened lately, when we have just seen the third wave touching because of the Omicron. So I think, are you able to relate the data now because of this example, everyone? That in the months how the trend keeps changing because of the demand, because of the scenarios, because of the trends, anything you would put, so it would have a relevance. It will just not be talking vague here. Okay, so this is the first thing we see. The second thing which we see here is like the topics. If we can get something like, you are getting the very good related query here, a keyword. If I would be at your place, I would definitely going to see the data for this as well, because this has been 450% plus as compared to healthy diet recently. So it has been on a kind of a rising stage. So this keyword has been on a rising stage. So if the healthy diet has been searched 10 times, so you can say this has been searched 45 times. Okay, that's how it has been. Oh no, do not worry, I have to complete. I told you now, I have just taken the question from somebody. So we are just discussing from the previous things, the first 15 minutes. If a company asks to do a keyword research for them, then how many keywords? Just wait. Salini, you will able to see this thing in the next hour. Your question will be there because you have just asked me something which is not covered yet. So where to conclude and which would be the focus keyword? So that is going to come. Okay, we have not concluded. Yeah, so we'll be concluding it today. That is the only reason. Even I'm coughing and having fever. I have come because I want to finish this sheet so that on the weekend you can just finish this part. Okay, so just wait for this particular exercise to finish in the next hour. Then, what should I mention for Google Trends? So you can just mention that this is the keyword you got, suppose from the Google Trends. So you just need to click and you can copy paste from here, just like this, and go in your sheet and just type it here like this. I told you we are taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it. Poonam, we are doing it. We're doing it. I have just taken one question asked by somebody, so I'm just explaining the Google Trends. That's the reason. I think I told you this thing, but again, you have written the question. Okay, now we are just going to the links. Yeah, yeah. Just help me to not repeat things today. Okay. Okay. Link sheet. We are not able to search more than five. Yeah, so you will not able to Ramesh. That's why now you will see more tools today. Okay, so just see. Okay, so we're going to find more of the combinations in that sense, so that we can have more data. Okay, we can research more data. Okay, so somebody just asked me the sheet link. So the sheet link is already been given in your notes in here, but if you just want direct link, I'm giving you right away. Okay, this has been given. Okay, so now this is the one. Now let me just go back and finish the part. Now we have done something of this sort yesterday, and we been seeing the data of KD from the different sources. Like we have seen from the SEM scoop. That was the first one which we have seen. Okay, that was the first one which we have seen. I've given you the link of all this so you guys know better. So links are here. So SEM scoop I've given you here, and then we've seen the Neil Patel, and I think at the end I also shown you the keyword IO. So I'm going to give the link as well, and then we'll talk about three, four more tools right away. So this was the first. I'm not opening again. You guys know. And then we see in the Neil Patel viewer suggest. Okay, this was the next which we have seen. If you were not there in the yesterday class, please watch the recording. It was very important. And then lastly, we have checked for keyword to live. Sorry.
நான் கட்டாம உள்ள போட்டிருந்தேன். நீங்க காலேஜ் போகும்போது கட்டி இருக்குதுன்னு நினைக்க வேண்டாம். அப்புறம் செயினை போட்டு போட்டு.
Okay. So these three are clear to everyone. Can I get a quick see if it is clear? What we have done yesterday, this, and this. We have taken the data, and then accordingly we have just given the rough estimate of KDs from taking the data, taking the data from all these three sources. Okay, great. Cool. Now we're just going to see the next one. So next one is quite helpful in many ways, but again, because it's a paid one, and you need to, ensure that you're not misusing it or overusing it. So I'm just going to give that the second one which we have done. So the name of the tool, many of you would be aware of. It's Word Tracker. Okay. So I use a lot, but again, it's a paid one, so we have to ensure that we are not misusing it, as I said. So if I just go into the Word Tracker, so this will going to help you in many ways. So this is just not going to be helping you in the keyword difficulty finder or something. It will also going to give you the keyword ideas in bulk. 50 keywords you will get as a suggestion, and you will get monthly searches. You will able to see the trend. So a lot of things coming from this particular tool only. I'm just going to put first of all in your notes. Search. So you can see when PPC would come, we can use for PPC as well. You can use it for SEO. So right now, if I just click SEO, I think it's already clicked, but again, I have clicked it. So this is giving me the data in this format. Okay, this is giving a format. Now this is having a better, one thing which is better than others, that you can easily change the location. That's simplified. I'm just going to do that because I've checked the keyword difficulty of from India perspective, I think yesterday. So I'm just keeping the same so that I can finalize now. And second thing which is extra which been given from other tools is that you can see the historical trend here. This is which is just not highlighted right now. Let it just give me the update. It is just refreshing the data after I change the territory. So you would able to see. Sorry, I just forgotten. Sorry. So now you would able to see that it will be giving you the trend. That is what I like the most about Word Tracker. Secondly, it also gives me something called IAAT. So I'll tell you what exactly it is. So let me just show you first. this is what I'm telling. See, so this is actually showing the trend also, historical wise, history wise, it's coming from the the keyword point of view. It has been on a high, then a lower down, and then again going towards 50-40. So this is giving me that. Plus, it is giving me the competition value, which is in decimals. We've been getting more, and also it is telling me the IAAT. So IAT is the usage of this particular keyword in the anchor and the title. So I'll explain you what is the anchor text first. Okay. So anchor text is something which is a visible text before you click anything. Okay, so let's just understand anchor and then I'll come back to this data again. So if I just go and I just click, maybe travel blog Himachal, I'm just trying to get some text. That's why I'm just writing a blog. So maybe which I have read recently, maybe, okay, I'm just going to click anything. So if I come here and if I see any of the content been written, now, whatever you see written here, like Tirthan Valley with its trout laden rivers, or maybe Spiti with picture postcard views in thousand years, or maybe paragliding, or maybe rafting, because they are two different anchor texts means they both are taking me to different pages. Okay, so this would take me to some other page, and this would going to take me to some different page. But rather, this is only one anchor text which will going to just take me to the single page. Like from Spiti to monasteries is the single link, basically hyperlink. So this is the text which is called anchor text. Everybody now knows what is anchor text. At least everybody knows what is anchor text. Then I'll take you back to the data, what it was telling you. What is the importance of that anchor text there? Yeah, this is called anchor text. Anchor, I'll give you the definition and Rishi, when you are seeing something in the normal text format, which is not clickable. So this is the content, this is the content and this is just a text. This is a paragraph. This is the text paragraph in the format of paragraph. But the moment you see something clickable, can you see the mouse? It's outbound, of course. It is taking, outbound. It is taking somewhere external. Okay. So it is like I think you meant to say internal or external. You have written inbound, which is not a right word. Internal or external would only get to know once I'll click on it. Rather, you can see on the left corner, when I hover on it, if I hover on it, Peach, if I hover on it, then just see on the left corner here, something would come. Okay, so I'll hover and see what comes. Untravel.com means it is taking me to the different page of a untravel.com. Untravel.com is the same site I'm on. So basically, it is going to be the internal link only. It is taking me to Untravel. It is taking me to the Untravel. It is taking me to Untravel. So I don't have to click and see. This is what I'm showing you as a shortcut. So all pages are taking to the different pages of Untravel only. All links, sorry. So all are given as internal links here, as of now, whatever I see here. Okay, but importantly, we are here to understand what is the anchor text. So the text which is clickable, so they are called anchor text. Whatever the text here is clickable, first, hand, experience of McNaughton's winning, all is anchor text. Clear now? Clear everyone what is anchor text? Okay, I'm just going to give you one more example to show from my notes. It should have a definition as well and the screenshot to just keep for the reference in the future if you get confused. So you should have this with you. Excuse me. Yeah, if you can just help your friends today so that I don't have to repeat things. The lesser I speak, the longer I can stay with you guys. Okay. Yeah. So See, I've just given you the definition written here. So simplified, anchor text is the visible, clickable text of a link. Instead of listing the link exact URL, so easily the person who has given a link here, what he would have done, he would have just given the link. Link would look so bad, if he would have just written something like this, this is the link where it is taking. So in place of this, if this would have just been replaced by the address, so you would have found that this is so unpresentable and this is so unprofessional. So that's why what we do, we just provide few words with the content and then we redirect to the page where we want. So you can just easily understand by this example that this is cookie party, which is a clickable thing, and that's the place, like Gerard's Cookie Bakery. It's the another, clickable thing. So out of this two paragraphs or two small sentences, this orange part is anchor text. This orange part is anchor text. If anyone was confused, I think now it is clear to you guys what exactly the anchor text is. Okay. Still anyone? Because this is going to be very much important for your SEO. Okay. Now let's go back and what it was saying. So this is telling me now why this is so important, that this is the keyword. This keyword is being, cookie party was just a paragraph, Gaurav. Just a paragraph, the screenshot of a paragraph. It was nothing. Just a screenshot of some paragraph. Just a screenshot of some page I've taken and just made it like this. Okay. Yeah. So please put SS in the worksheet of anchor text. I don't know what you mean by Rishi. Yeah, I just put it up now. It's here. See the screenshot. I'm just showing you this. That's fine. I just thought he is using the shortcut for my name because I'm also SS. People do call me SS. So I just thought he's telling me that SS, can you put the screenshot? But the screenshot was already here. Okay. Okay, you got it now, Rishi. The screenshot is here already. Yeah, please help share. Okay, Shiraz, I'll help you. Sorry. Okay, so now this gives me the another data that this keyword which I plan to use is having the IAT, means the use of this keyword in the web pages, on which this keyword appears, or on the titles or in the anchor text is 1042. So I'm just going to change the keyword because it is not giving me any other keyword idea. I'm just going to replace it with digital camera. I was doing for somebody today. So so that we can have more numbers to see then how that changes. So this is giving me a better comparison. When you would put your keywords, you would able to get ideas from here. Plus, you would able to see that the DSLRs is a better keyword as compared to digital camera. You guys with me on this? Everybody agrees? Just by seeing two things, I can say that DSLRs is the better than than the digital camera. Why? The first thing is competition. Second thing is usage. This has been used by 24,000 plus web pages, where it has been used in the title, where it has been used in the anchor text of the web page or the content. It has been just used one, two, three times. Okay, but if I still feel like that I wanna go safe rather than going for the abbreviation, then maybe I can go for something which is like digital camera price, and I can go for such title or some subtitle, because it is having a very less usage, it is having a very less competition as compared to what I see in the digital camera. Are you able to understand the word tracker? What is the reach of it? How important it is? How you can leverage out of it? So this is going to give you the data also, because you are getting the ideas. Of course, once you would like to get the data, so it will not allow you because we are using the free trial version. So there is always you have to upgrade for saving, and I don't see a very direct space to export this data. I've been trying a lot, but I don't see a space directly. There is a import thing, but import thing is not where, but I'm trying to tell you here. But you have to go for a workaround, and what is a workaround like? You can just copy paste. Yeah. Gaurav, it has to be lesser. If your competitors already using this into title, into the anchor text, it means this makes our life more busy. This makes our life more difficult. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So out of three with different numbers, which one we need to give? Again, out of three, what? Out of three, these so volume and competition we have already read yesterday. Volume still with the same thing. About the keywords, the number of searches and all, estimated searches. I don't see the direct export option. I think yeah, it's there, but it doesn't work. I think that was something which has stopped me earlier. Yeah, it's there, but I think it has just stopped me earlier. Yeah, I know it is okay, but I'm just going to see maybe it is working or not. I am not sure. I think it is getting hanged. I'm not able to click even. Let me just click again. I tried it in the morning. I think. Yeah, so see, you guys can see that. So it is was asking it. It's going to ask you a lot of things, billing and also. So I think it's better just for the 7 days. Why to give such details? So what you can do is, if you are really interested in this data, if somebody was asking about the volume, so volume is the search volume. You can just see here the average number of searches per month over the last 12 months. So it is just giving me the same data which we have seen from the Google Ads. This is competition. The higher the number is, the more organic competition. So we know that we have to go for the lower number. We have already studied that. And IAT, we have already seen. It's the count of the pages where this has been used in the title and the backlinks, like in the anchor text. So everything is just being discussed. It's just like if you want to take this data, how we can go about. So it's a common copy paste thing. Just go and click. Just do like this. Okay, and after 50 it will not going to give you the data because we can get in the pro. So just copy and go into your sheet and you can just paste it here like this. Okay, so you get from the uh, word tracker. So again the same thing repeats. You should not mix up things. You should just see that if you have very much seen the keywords from the trends, from the keywords planner, from all the sources you have taken, and if the keywords repeats here and any of the keywords is not going to be used now. I cannot say that I'm also selling Nikon, I'm selling Alpha, I'm selling Sony. So this is giving me all the data, historical data, but it is not. I'm not sure that everything I'll be selling. But here when I have shortlisted the keywords, I knew that this is what I'm doing. Okay, so what tracker would give you a lot of details which are not required. So you mostly just emphasize for the reason that you went there to check the competition value and to check the IAT. Okay, that's the two factors for what reason you have went there. And of course then the story repeats that suppose for my particular keyword Pinterest marketing strategies, I have just got the keyword difficulty of 31. So I know that from the word tracker I got it. Okay, so I got this 31 from the word tracker. Okay, so this is coming in the sequence. I am putting the links here, so that you know that how it is coming. So it is coming 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one has come from the SEM scoop. If tomorrow you ask me, so if you're just taking all these now, I'll just give you this way. Okay, so this is like this. Okay, so if this is saying all four, so this is coming in the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I generally don't do this way. I'm doing this for the very first time in this batch. I'm writing all the numbers. Generally, I just keep in my mind that okay, this the average is coming around 30, average is coming around 50, so I just write this. But here it is just I'm trying to make it more simpler for you. That tomorrow, if you also use all the combination of the tools I give you, so just try to edge down the data, write down the data in this way, so that finally you are able to decide the average KD easily. Otherwise you can make a mistake maybe if you are not taking the data correctly. Okay, so that was the only reason I am writing this way. And the last one which I will going to trust or going to use the most is where you have to make your account first, where I am just going to give you the demo how to go about. So please go and Google and write Moz Chrome extension. Just write this, please, everyone. Moz Chrome extension. because that will be helping us to complete our sheet from the MOS PA point of view. I'll explain you what is PA, what is DA and all, but let's just make the account first, right? MOS Chrome extension. So if anybody has joined late, so we did announced in the starting of the class that today we're going to, shorten the class because as I'm, already having cough and fever. I was not supposed to take this class today, but I just came to complete this sheet. So we're going to just keep it like without a break till the time we can just finish all the tasks and you guys can get some homework from me before we start the page and SEO on Monday. So that is what we're going to do it like. Okay. Yeah. I just do not want that in between any other trainer has to take for one class. If I'll not be well anyhow, then for Monday we can see, how things can be taken for future. But of course, Saturday, Sunday I'll give rest or maybe I'll be better. Saturday, Sunday I have a class in Simple also 4 hours. Okay. Yeah. So okay, we have written MOS Chrome extension and then yeah, thank you everyone. I just wanted to make it clear that today there'll be no break at 10 or 10:10. We'll try to finish things as early as possible and then you can leave early maybe. Okay, let's see. So just add the extension. Yeah, if everybody has done it. So click this mouse bar and just click on add to Chrome before because it is added in my, so it is saying remove. In your case, it will say add to Chrome. So if anybody is using the extensions for the first time, so just click and there will be a button called add to Chrome. Just do it. Once this is done, you will see there is a M button on the top, like this M thing. There is an M thing on the top. Okay. Now, is there anyone who after clicking add to Chrome not able to see M thing here? Anyone? After clicking on the add to Chrome, still not able to see. Okay, Shreyas is not. So if anybody other than Shreyas also is not able to see, please click this widgets button. There is a widgets kind of a thing here. See, it's here. Just click this. Just click this. Shofi, click this. And ensure that your mouse bar is pinned. Mouse bar is pinned. The moment you click this, you will see it's here. Now you got it, everyone who was saying that I'm not able to see. Shofi, Shreyas, yeah. Shofi, just click on add to Chrome button, please. There is a add to Chrome button. And after that, go into this part, click this, and go into the mouse bar and click this pin. Shreyas, I'm already repeating it. Everybody, Shreyas, Shofi. Okay, now moving ahead. So once this is added, so you will just going to click this button. Just click this button, M. Just repeat the steps if you are not able to. It will not work in the incognito mode, okay? Just click this button, it should turn blue. If it is not turning blue, do not worry. Okay. If it is not turning blue, do not worry, but it should turn blue the moment you click this. Okay. And now just open Google like I have opened. And once you click Google, you will see there is something called create account, login, such buttons would be there. Okay. So you can just click on create account maybe in your case. Stephanie, I'm just, trying to be better this night only because your Saturday, Sunday weekend mastering social media is tomorrow 7:30. Before that, I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. So I have to be better by tomorrow morning. So do not worry. Just like I am teaching you right now in fever and cough, I'll take that class as well. Unless it goes very extreme. So just keeping fingers crossed and being prayerful. Okay, so as of now, I'll be there. Do not worry. As of now, I'll be there. Yeah. Nothing like that will be cancelled. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So so once you are here, you would see that there is a space to just give your ID and give your password, and you can just easily you can just make your account here for free. You just do this process by giving basic details. Like you just need to register here by using your email ID. Uh, okay, okay. So I'm just going to give you the link in the chat. Mosbar account. I'm just going to make it simple for you, the ones who are not able to make the account. Just try to use this, please, everyone. The one who are not able to, just click this, and then you will get a space. You get a space, something like this, guys. I'm just repeating for the one who are not able to make the account. So I have given. Okay, I'm repeating. I have given one link in the chat. Once you will click it, it will going to bring you here. Please, after reaching here, click this. Create an account. And then give your details, email, display, password, and agree, and that is done. I'm giving you 30 seconds or 1 minute to do this, please. Once your account is created, you can just write D for done, so that I can just see how many are still remaining. Excuse me. Okay, Henry, no worries. You can do it on the weekend. Just keep seeing what we're doing, and you can do it later. No worries. Yeah. Excuse me. Just wait if your profile is done, Suraj. Yeah, you have to use the Gmail. Password you can give of your own. Password you can just keep anything random. Gmail has to be. Okay. Okay. I think everybody is done now. Good. So once it is done, I'm also trying to log in into my account. So you would see something like this. It means that you are into the account. Okay, so just ignore everything else at this moment. So right now we are just trying to complete the sheet because we are stuck on the KD part, and then we're going to do PA. So for the KD part, this is the final tool we are using. And for that reason, we're just going to open the link. I'm just going to make it simple. Moz keyword explorer, so that it takes me directly to that page. I'll give you the link in the sheet on in the chat also. So once you signed up, please click this, the link I've given you. Just to see it, you can just use it later. So this is the final tool, a paid one, which I am about to show you, where I would come, and of course I will going to. I already told you I trust this a lot. Moz in many ways. You will just see what all use we will make it out of the Moz in a while. So this is the final thing which we're going to touch and see from the KD point of view. So I'm just going to take my keyword again, and I come here and I put it here. and I go for analyze, then the same story repeats. You would have something called difficulty level here. So a score from 0 to 100, 0 means easy, 100 means difficult. It estimates how difficult it is for you to rank higher than current competitors on the first page of search result. Okay, so this is all about organic. So we are not talking anywhere about the PPC. So this is giving me a 50 score. Okay, so now in the fifth one is 50 here. So it has brought me to that average of 35 something. Okay, if I have to go between 19 to 50, having 38, 30, 31. So I would say it is coming 35, 40. Maybe that can be the reason I have not seen it. I can just make it India. Because yesterday also I think for from some tools I made it like from US. Today in one tool I did India. Now again I'm doing India. So but I'm just trying to explain you the process. You will not going to make this mistake, of course. But I think everybody knows now that all these tools you should not first of all use together, because every tool has a limitation. It is again going to be same. So it has a limitation. So why I am talking about a different tools, first of all, just to tell you that every tool has a limitation. So maybe for 4 to 5 keywords, you're able to get this, then this, then this, then this, then this. So your whole month, till the time you become pro, till the time you are professional, till the time somebody starts paying you, you are able to work in free. That is the only reason I have taken all the tools, whatever I know the best. Okay, there can be so many other tools as well. Okay, so that's why I'm just giving you so that you have the free trials of all to use, and then just make a use of them wisely. Every tool is going to give you the data. Yeah. No shares. I use Ahref also. I use Uber Suggest a lot. Uber Suggest also I use a lot, and I use the word tracker a lot. So, but yeah, Moz is very good because Moz is going to give you a lot of other insight as well. That is what we are just about to come now. So I think everybody is now clear from the KD point of view. We have seen data from so many tools. Everybody knows what is the KD. Importantly, we should know that what is KD. Okay. Yeah, importantly, we have just seen all the tools because for us it is important to know what is KD first. So the keyword difficulty is, I think it's very much clear with everyone. Everyone knows the meaning of KD. So it's a score given out of 100. Lesser it is means it is easier to rank. Higher it is mean it is difficult to rank from that particular keyword point of view. Kamlesh, can you just switch off your camera? Kamlesh Ratan Lal. Kamlesh Ratan Lal. Is Kamlesh Ratanlal in the class? I am not able to see the screen. Can you switch off the camera, please? Okay, I'll manage. I don't know where is he. So this is the first thing. Now, second thing we're going to check from the P and DA point of view, which is the next point, a very important point again from this. Now, and assuming I'm, just assuming that this is the average I'm taking, maybe so I'm just going to make 30 bold or maybe red, and this is what I'm, assuming that this is going to be my um, KD for this particular keyword. And the next is maybe I'm going to take in here 30, 45. Maybe. So now comes to the final level. If I'm still confused, should I choose this one or should I choose this one? Of course, I have not written the anchor text and the the word tracker data, but I'm just assuming that these are no, Shannon. I think it would be better if you can just keep in your mind, because see, you will not every time going to use all 5, 6 tools. You will start building your content data around or the sheet around the tools you will going to trust the most. Where you see that it is compatible, very easily giving you all the right correct data every time, and maybe in the future you are buying it as well. So maybe sometimes you would be seeing 2, 3, sometimes you would be seeing 1 or 2. So you can just keep an average number in your mind and just put that number here. So that will be easier for you. Just do not put all the numbers every time. I was just giving you a demo. As I told you, this is the first time I've given a demo in this way where I have used all the numbers. Otherwise, I just take the average and put the number only. Okay, so if you're really getting confused, so I can just remove all. But all the efforts I have put it up, I think that should be here so that you guys always see the recording and come back and see what we have done. Okay, yeah, so you should understand why it is done. Now coming to the PA part, where this part will going to play a role. you know, where this part going to play a role. Okay. I think I have already told you that it will, I cannot just reveal the sheet. I cannot just show any of the client's details, but I will show you from the inside when we're going to do a lot of PPC keyword research and ads, the campaigns, the search console, the analytics, which I can still show where I have the read access. Okay. Yeah. Wherever I have a capacity to show, I'll show you. Okay. And give me a time if I can arrange on Monday because you have requested. So I will just see if I can just ask anyone who is not using any of those keywords anymore. So if they can give me. Okay. Yeah. So I will show you. Rishi, you want more tools? There can be hundreds of tools. But I think we have already, almost given 1.5 hours to just see KD in the five tools. The more tools you would see, the more numbers you would get, the more confusion would be there. So I think let's keep it short. Let's just keep it in this way, and then you can just maybe search more on your own. Rather, you can just search more on your own on this weekend, and then can just share your feedback with me on Monday. I think let's just keep this as a homework. Over these, if you can just find any else. See, if you have to name me, I will always say the next would be ahref. You can use ahref, and there can be again keyword finder tools which are renowned. I think all the brands have used. This Moz is very famous. The word tracker is very famous. Uber suggest is very much used in the industry. Keyword tool .io very much is used. Only the one which I have left right now is ahref, I think. So maybe you can on the weekend just explore on the href a bit. Okay. Now coming to the topic. First of all, let's understand what is PA. What exactly we are trying to find here. Okay. What exactly we are trying to find here. So let's just go into the notes and make some notes. So I'll not be talking for a while. Okay. So the ones who are just seeing this for the very first time, after reading the definition, did you get any idea what exactly it's going to be? I'll explain you anyhow, but yeah, I hope you got some idea out of it. Okay, so this again brings us, yeah, no worry, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. This again brings us to something called numbers, something the score or marks or value, the easiest way to understand. So, what happens? First of all, just emphasize on this now. It is something which is not given by Google, it is given by Moz. And that's why people trust Moz so much that in the over period of 7, 8 years now, like more than 10 years, I would say, that they have made their tool so competent that people trust this tool when it comes to PNDA, because PNDA is the score which I would explain you been given by the Moz in these many years, and their tool gives it so precisely that people trust it. Okay, and on the factors, where it is calculated and all, I'll tell you. But importantly to understand is that if our page gets the good PA, means good score, this means that we have a lot of chance to come into higher ranking. If our DA is increasing, if our PA is increasing slowly, gradually, it means we are going good. So if it has been, submitted to Google, and the moment I'll just show you how the PADA looks like on the websites, so you would see that you are either improving in the ranking or either you're not doing something right. So this is how you will able to track very firstly in free of course, with the help of the extension which we have just added. Okay, now to come, now coming to the understanding part. Basically, Moz just opened the company, made a tool algorithm, and decided to just see how the content looks like on Google. Means suppose they have just seen the top 10 results of any of the keywords on Google, and they seen on what basis they are ranking. Maybe I'm talking about 7, 8 years back when they would have designed it. So they seen, okay, there is a keyword which is coming in title, there is a keyword which is there in the description, there is a keyword which is in the anchor text, there is a keyword in the image, there is a keyword in the video, there is a headline, there is a subheadline, there is a lot of traffic which is coming, there is an engagement factor which is very high. So because of their all coding and all, they were able to make a very beautiful tool called Moz. And out of that, after just seeing all the pages, all the factors which I've told you, of course, there would be too many factors. I've just given you the basic ones. So by seeing all this, just like loading time also. So they have just started to give every page in the world some marks out of 100. The moment they were able to make the tool, which just sees all these factors, and then gives the marks, so people have started to trust it more often, because now that shows in the Google that Moz is saying that A page is having 10 marks and the B page is having a 15 marks and the C page is having 20 marks and D page is having a 50 marks. So everybody is able to see it and able to check that, okay, the PA with a high numbers is coming on a very good ranking. PA with a very low numbers are not coming on a very good rank. So that's how it has become a kind of a backbone for the SEO people. And still, if you would go on a Google, and even if you just go and search just what is P, and also they write very clearly that it is something which has been designed by Moz. So you can see among the best known are a pair metric by SEO gurus at Moz, page authority and domain authority. Okay, so they are the scores which are scaled from 1 to 100, relative likelihood of a strong search engine ranking for a page site, respectively, which I just told you, maybe in a simpler language. So, first of all, we should know that this is not coming from Google, but they are able to make it so beautiful that everybody trusts it. And the factors are still not very much clear from the Moz, but we know that it is all about the keywords, it's all about the title, it's about the content quality, it's about the page speed, it's about the usage of the keywords, the data, the links, all those things which can be tracked. Nobody can go to the backend of any website, not even Moz. But at least whatever can be tracked from the coding, because if you know or not, I don't know. But if you will open any page in the world, if you go and if you just open any of the page, so 99% of the pages, if they've been made, so you can just go and click the page source. Okay, you can just go on any page, click view page source, and there it gives you all the information in the coding format. So the person who is good in coding and all, of course we don't have to do it, it is the duty of the web development people and the app creators and the software creators, the R&D team who just do this. But I'm just telling you how they would have able to give the marks. So they're able to see everything here, how many headers are there, how many links are there, what is the text content being given, what is the number of images been given, what is the video size, what is the loading time. They're able to calculate everything for every page. And the moment they are able to design something of this sort by cracking these codes, so they can just be able to give marks. They're just able to give marks to every page in the world. And then every page looks like this. So now you will see the beauty of this Moz Chrome extension for free, that I put anything in the world. I put anything, like just I was checking at that time Himachal travel blog. So if I put anything in the world, the moment my Moz is on, I will have the PA and DA of every SEO result, not of the ads. SEO results. So for this particular page, which is Himachal blog holiday in the Himalaya foothill, there is a PA of 39. Okay, let's just drop DA. Let's just do one by one. Then there's a page from places to visit. No, it is not getting refreshed. Let me just refresh it. It is coming down. I think it's not showing the in the bar format for all. It is showing here somewhere. You can see that anyhow. So MOS DA 82. Okay. So then a DA here, whatever is able to crack in this way, PA 30, 23. So you're able to see if you are also under the Chrome extension now. So you were able to see in your result also everything is coming this way. Okay, so this was the thing which was initiated and now being trusted by everyone. Okay, now again coming to the explanation, PA is being given for the particular page. By particular page, I mean this site is traveltriangle.com. Means there is a domain called traveltriangle.com. There is a website name sachin.com, simpleton.com, amazon.com, mintra.com, adidas.com, nike.com. Okay, there can be any site. That website, that domain, that what the root domain or the brand name or the brand site address is having the authority or the score which is called domain authority. Means their name or their web name is getting DA of 60. Okay, DA of 60. Sindhu, just I think one or two people are complaining, so I think it's at your end. Otherwise, everybody would have started to write. I'll still confirm for you. Guys, I'm loud and clear with no disturbance. Just a cough. I'm sorry for that. Yeah. Okay, so please, others, you just just reset or do something. Yeah, I'm not very sure. You will get everything, Shannon. You have a notes. You have the recording. Yeah, you will get everything. Yeah. Okay, I'll repeat if somebody feels like it's going faster. So, yeah, I know there are people of mix domain here as well. So I'll just see if I can help these guys. Lucas, yeah. So this is basically coming from the DAPA side that page authority is something which has been said that it's a score which is given to particular page. Now, domain is a score which is given to the whole website. I mean, it's the value of the whole website. Like suppose Nike.com, and there is a page called Nike.com backslash jogging shoes. So that is specifically made for that jogging shoes product. So that jogging shoes product page of Nike.com would have a page authority of something XYZ. And then there's a different page of Nike.com, maybe Nike.com backslash football shoes. So that football shoes page would have a different page authority. But both of them belongs to the Nike.com only. So domain authority would remain same. So you will see in this way. Suppose if I click this takes me to this page. Okay, so this is a page of blog Himachal with which you can just see that. Let me just refresh. It will start showing here. If it is not showing, then we can go back. So it is giving PA 39, DA 60. I'm just going to write something called travel triangle so that we can see more result of travel triangle. Okay, so you have travel tiling site like this. We can have more result of it. I can just write blog maybe. taking more time to load today. Yeah, now it has come. It's still but not showing for all. Let me just go. No, I think it's a problem in the mouse because it's taking more time to show the data. Generally, it doesn't take this much time to show. It's showing in this way, not the way I want to show you guys. Okay, now just consider maybe for the Simplilearn only. So for Simplilearn digital marketing page, the page which is coming under Simplilearn, we have a PA of 53 and DA of 61. Okay, 53, 61. Now I'll just write now data analytics. Hmm. Can you see DA hasn't changed? Okay, that was a score given to Simplilearn.com. But the score of the page, digital marketing page had different 53 and the data analytics page, it's a different page, has a P of 50, which is a different score. Means a page is different, it means the page score is different. But both of the pages comes under the Simplilearn.com, so the DA remains same. Is it clear now what is a DA and what is a PA? Or how you see on the mouse like this? Okay. Yeah. Now just try to understand why it was so important to bring in the sheet because we have just got the introduction of it. Now let's see what is the use of having in this keyword research. So if the page authority is lesser, so I think it's a better for us to rank higher for that particular keyword. So let's just see again. Now from the sheet point of view, let's see. I'm just going to bring this keyword. I'll again going to explain you in this PA format. Is it happening with you guys? Because you guys already given me the consent that you are having the mouse on now. Can you just do one thing for me? If you go on a Google and type anything, are you able to see the data correctly, or this is coming the way it is coming in my case? It is showing correctly on some links now. I don't know. It should not happen, but it is happening today. I'm just going to log out and log in back. Yes, but it should not happen because I was just doing research in the morning. It was showing me the data for all. Suddenly it has just, I think there is a bug, something is happening. It's taking time to load, even it doesn't take time to load. There is something which is going at the back end. It's just showing for two results in this case. Okay, this thing only can be understand or understood if we have all the results, at least top 10 results we are able to see. And right now, I'm struggling to show you. We have to just again seeing, we have to see this, but this thing not giving us the PA, this is giving us the DA. Anyone with any keyword who is able to see for all, so that at least I can explain. No, please tell me, I don't want to go like this. Anyone who is able to see for maximum keywords, any keyword which is showing you at least 5 6, so that we can just understand the process, and maybe you can just try on the weekend, maybe this thing get fixed. Okay, I think I have a bit no, it is not also showing, it's showing for two only. Okay, let's just again understand what exactly this means. So suppose I plan to again use a keyword by doing all the exercise by understanding the search, trend, KD. Decide to use it. Because now we know what is the meaning of a PA. It means that the value of the site, if the PA is high, it means it's more valuable. So I'm just going to take this example in a way that you um, you can YouTube marketing or just a YouTube, just YouTube. Okay, 23. Yeah, then I have to open 10 pages now each. So that will going to waste double of the time. So let us just see that when it starts working properly, so you would able to do it. Otherwise, you have only one solution to do, that you open every page and then on the top it would be written like this. In this case, it's written okay, PND. For any of the page you would open, it will show you. But it is more easy to see if it gives you the scan quickly, the scan if it is going to give you. Uh, okay. So now let's just see what is the use of this particular part. Now we have to understand the functionality of this Moz PA first, that this is working in the way that it is giving more value to the products or pages which are working good. Now if I find a keyword which I plan to use for XYZ reasons by seeing everything, whatever I have seen, and then I see that my top 15 results are having the PA of 50, 60, 70. So this means that they are the people or they are the pages which are having a lot of value in the eye of Google or in the eye of Moz. I'll repeat myself. If I use a keyword and type it here and I see my top 10, 15, 20, 25 results, I can just scan it quickly if it's showing the data correctly. So it will tell me that, okay, it is coming 70, 50, 60, 80, 90, maybe more than 80, more than 70. So more of the more of the pages I see, the result is not coming down, from 50 even. It is like lying up more than 50 only. So this means that whoever is ranking on top 10, top 20 as of now, presently on this keyword, are having a lot of value. Okay, and then and then I just go and use a different keyword, and then I see then there are pages on the top 10 who are having the PA of 20, 25, 30, 25 again, 45, and maybe less than 50 only, maybe one or two more than 50. So what it gives me? It gives me that I am using this keyword, or I'll be using this keyword where I will be fighting with the competitors of better health, and where I will be competing with the people who are of a lesser value. So that gives me the edge, that gives me the confirmation in this way that I have to outrank people. I can outrank these people easily because they are having 20 value, just a 20 value. I start with 1 and 2, and maybe in the month time, I will be having the value of 25, 30, maybe if I do everything correctly. But I do everything correctly, still I will be just, going to get 30, 40, and the people I'm competing with are of the range 60, 70. So it will going to take me lot of time to come into the top 10, top 15, top 20. So I will keep lying somewhere in the fourth, fifth, sixth page. In the first explanation, has it really helped you somewhere? I'm again going to explain it with a different example, but has it explained anyone? Anyone got any idea out of it? What is the importance of putting PA thing into the Excel? Anyone here who has just able to relate what I was talking? Yeah. Yeah, I know it would be little, now let's just maybe see. I was talking to somebody the other day. Okay, so there is a queue. 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 Wait, guys. Okay, there's a queue of people. Just as we with me, guys. Again, you were going to ask me, but I'm not having a very good throat. Please excuse me. Just listen to this example, then I'll take your questions. I'm standing in a queue of 100 people. I'm standing in a queue for 100 people. Okay. And I'm at the 100th position and I have to reach to the first position where is a window, maybe a ticket window, maybe. Okay. And then now comes the challenge that this queue is not moving. I have to, with my efforts, with my strength, I have to move them aside. Okay, I have to move them aside, just like push them around, maybe. Okay, so my strength is whatever my strength is. Maybe I am 50 kg, maybe I'm 20, 25 kg, I'm 30 kg, whatever I am. When I am on the 100th position, and when the people before me or just ahead of me are having a lot of weight, like they are fatty and they're having a weight of 60, 70 kgs, and so it will going to take me a lot of efforts, to just aside them, just to just push them out and then reach the next step. The same way is happening here, or moreover, when there would be people of the lesser strength, lesser weight, maybe 30, 35, so it will going to take a lesser efforts of me to just push them aside. Okay, same thing is happening here. I put my content on Google and I use a keyword and I get 100th position. People who are after me, maybe who are ahead of me, are having a PA of high numbers like 70, 60 on that particular keyword where I plan to rank, then it means it will going to take my efforts doubled or tripled. The moment I use another keyword where I have seen that people on the top 10, top 20, top 30 were having the range of 20, 30, 40, 50 only, it means it will going to take my efforts lesser as compared to the earlier example. Has it helped you somewhere? I don't know if it was a vague example, but I just thought to use it. Yeah. So it is, nobody is going to say that is a going to, has to be used in your keyword research. I'm telling you, I can just, I can give you 2 days time. You can research as many as videos. Nobody would going to talk in the keyword research exercise about the PA thing. They will stop here. They will talk about suggest trends, Google, everything will be talked. But the moment we reach to this level, I think it is from the experience I'm telling, it helped a lot, or it helps a lot because you are able to understand what is the meaning of it. It is just like I am planning to outrank people of a higher strength of a lower strength. And it has been decided by Moz, it has been shown on Google, and everybody sees it, but you cannot ignore it. I'm just trying to compete with people who are on 70, 80. So I'm just dreaming that I will be able to compete with them because they are already here, they are old, they're having the site since months, years, and they're on 60, 70, 80. Even if I get on 30, 40, I will not able to compete with them. I will be under them only. I cannot go over them. It will take a lot of time. Yeah. So that is where you have to see, you need to see under 50. You need to find the keywords where your competitors or the top 10, top 15 people are having the, loss of 50 or maybe maximum 55. You should rather find the keywords where top 10, 20 people or top 10, 20 websites are just having the range of PA in 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. That's it. Not more than that. One or two is fine. Yeah, one or two is fine. Who is ranking the top and all that? That's okay. But if everyone is there, then it is not. Then it is not going to be healthy. That will be difficult for you. Then the journey becomes difficult. Okay, so that's where then you are going to come and you're going to put a range here. In here, you have to make a range because you're checking for the first 20 or first 30. So you have to see that okay, minimum PA of a site on the top 10 was 22, and the highest where I just go and able to see somebody in the top 10 was of the range maybe 54. And then same way you are able to find something here as well, like this. And then you decide accordingly that okay, after seeing all the factors of search, competition, difficulty, you can just go there. Low range of PA is like 30, 40. If you talk about the good quality of PA, then the in the middle quality being said like 30 to 60, 70 is good. Over 70 is the high PA. So I go for low middle here. So you can just say that you should have a people with the lower and middle PA here, medium PA here. So this is just opposite now. So here we were trying to find something which is of a low competition, low index, low difficulty. Here we are trying to find the keyword where our competitor is not having the very high PA, where they are having a low PA. Okay. So the meaning is that our PA should increase. For us, the PA and DA should be very good. But from the competitor points of view who are already using those keywords, we should ensure that they're not having a very good PA. Otherwise, it would be very difficult for us to outrank them. Yeah, you can say low competition. It would be there because you will have to put lesser efforts to just outrank them. It is all about outranking them because you see, you just when you submit your site, you will be lying on some position. The moment you will going to put your content, you will be given a position. No matter it is 100, no matter it's 200, no matter it's 300. You will be given a position instantly the moment you put on a Google, and then in the search console, I'll show you the positions will be shown. But it is all about bringing them towards the top 10, top 20, top 30. So if you do your homework correctly, then it will be easier for you. Otherwise, your efforts goes, like double, triple. So it will take 3, 4, 5 months, or maybe this will take only 1 or 2 months in this easier of the formats we can talk about. Okay, so that's the only reason all this the sheet importance been given. So if you do this very well in this way, then you can easily find a good keywords. You can go for Moz, but do not spend right now. You can go for Moz. Moz is good. Moz and Ahref I give a same value. Just see the plans. Whichever is cheaper, you just go with it. Okay, but do not go as of now. Till the time free you are able to learn everything. I think then only you should go. And decide. For the Ahref you can just explore this weekend. That is as the homework you can do. Okay. Do not pay at this moment time, but just use for free. Let's not talk about the paid tools right now. You should not waste your money. You should not waste your money right now. Okay. I'm just going to update this thing which I just told you. I think Henry was saying this. I'm just going to do that. And also I'm going to take one more topic today before we finish this part. First of all, what is the use of having MOS P in the keyword research sheet? So if the page authority is lesser, means the page authority is lesser of top 10, 20 results of keyword you researching, then better is our chance to rank up. I just made it more simpler to understand. Whatever I explained, I just tried to write it. Okay. So I think the sheet at least gets completed now, and we can just do our homework on this weekend, where we can do all the repetition of whatever we have done, and then we start using our maths now. That okay, we should see the searches, we should see the competition, then we see the KD, and then eventually we see the usage of the MOS, where we get to see the competitors' PAs, and then we decide that we'll be using it as a title, or we'll be using it as a subtitle, or we'll not be using it. That's what goes in the remarks. Okay. Now you can just copy paste me the questions if I've missed any so that I can just answer them. Can I get a very fair feedback, guys? Did this sheet anywhere helped you? Did the sheet anywhere helped you to understand SEO somewhere? As of now, at least from the keyword research point of view. Shofi, you don't go ahead, please. That will come. Okay, thank you. I'll show you from the search console when we'll put. I'll show you one data of a sheet of a person who has done this sheet. I don't have access to her sheet now because now she's not working with anymore. But at least I have access of search console. I'll show you the keywords which we have researched in this way, how her ranking has improved. Preeti, I don't know it's Preeti or Pratik. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong because your alias is a bit confusing. But you're able to check that. Okay. Rishi, that's all the SEO about. So you have just written this question, what are the factors that we can implement to rank P and D higher? So this is the indirect question, how we can improve SEO. So the moment our PADA goes high, our ranking goes high. It means we are doing the right SEO. So this is what we are doing. We have started to do. The very first thing is the keyword research, and then we do the stuffing of these keywords by doing the on-page SEO, by making the page and putting the keywords at the right place, putting the focus keyword at the right place, and then we'll do the off-page where we do the backlinking. So combination of all three. Of course, if you have a local SEO, and if you have a restaurant boutique, so you do local SEO as well. But just keeping the simpler of the examples, that if you have a website and we're just doing it for the website, like service sites, e-commerce site, or a blog site, then these three steps are very important. Doing the right keyword research, doing the right content strategy, and putting it at the right place, and then doing the off-page by backlinking. So that will going to increase all the PLDA factors, all the PLDA for us. Just right, Ahmed. No worries, Shannon. I think it's okay. You have a weekend, you can just see it. Do it, Mohammed. That's okay. You can take your time. This sheet will be here. This links will be here. This document will remain here for you. Yes, Mohammed. Anywhere, practice always helps you. So you have just seen it at one side. So just try to practice, and you will get a lot of clarity. Very good, Bharti. Yes. So it's a summary. Thank you, Preeti. Not Preeti, sorry. It was Bharti. Yeah. Okay, it will help people. You need to find something like this. Okay. Next is so yeah, Shannon, you have to complete the sheet the way we have done. Also, be ready with some content, like you can write a paragraph. You can just see some of the content of the competitor and get some idea to write. You can download the images. You can make some graphics or something if you want to use on our website. So more you will spend time, more you would able to enjoy your stuff. Yeah, Rani, because I'm reading the chat, that's why you see this. No, Akash, I'm not leaving. I want to finish one more topic, one small topic. I wanted to leave at 10, but I'm feeling much better because I just had medicine before your class. So I'm just going to stay here for more than 50 minutes. I want to finish one small topic, and then I'll. Yeah, that's fine, Shannon. That's fine. You can write some stuff as well, but it's good that if you can, just use your existing pages also. But okay, anyhow, your weekend should be done as a practice or whatever we have done. Plus, you can do other stuff as well. Yeah. Yes. So we can just see one. Thank you. Yeah. So we can just see one last topic for today, which is going to be very small one to explain. That's why I'm taking. So this is kind of a formula which will be now used everywhere. When we come and on Monday, and when we start with few new things where we'll be putting on content and we'll be searching and doing the submission on Google. So you're going to see this term more often. So you should know the meaning, you should know the formula. Many of you would be aware of it already. So the ones who are not, just see it. But I think that's okay. So the click-through rate is basically the ratio of click to impressions. Okay, this is click to impressions into 100 because that is coming as a ratio into the rate. So it is multiplied by 100. So let's see example, and you will understand the significance, like why it is important as well. Okay, where all we can use it. So it will be used everywhere, just not only in SEO. It will be used in PPC. It will be used in social media. It will be used in email. So everywhere you would go, the CTR term would keep coming because it is nothing. It is basically telling you the performance. Now, by performance, what I mean. Okay, so let's take a case. Suppose a keyword called Pinterest marketing, just like Pinterest marketing, showed these results today. Okay, these results like I'm about to write. A page, 1,000 impressions. I'll explain you what is impressions and all. B page, 1,000 impressions. C page, 1,000 impressions. Okay. Now this one got, or this one been clicked 10 times today. This one got 20 clicks, and this one received 30 clicks. Okay. Well, you've just seen the formula. It's like clicks divided by impressions into 100. So what the numbers would come like? It would come like 10 divided by 1,000 equal to into, of course, 100 per 100. So it will going to give you 1%. Clear, everyone? From the mathematics point of view, everybody is clear. I'm coming to the explanation. At least maths part is clear to everyone. What is happening here? Okay. So you have this 10 clicks, and then you have these many impressions. So 10 divided by 100. So you got 1% as an answer. Okay, the same way you can calculate for this. So this would be 2% and this would be 3%. Now coming to the real time. Why this is important? So suppose, yeah, we have just done this for the B and C. So suppose tomorrow you see the data of your page, like I'm just going to show you something. I'm just showing you from the SEO point of view right now. When we'll go for a PPC, I'll show you the client account where I'll show you the PPC result as well from the CTR point of view. So sorry, yaar. So now just to understand, suppose I have pages. Just do not get into this. I'll be explaining you next week. The all demo of 2 days, maybe, or one day at least, will be on the search console. So just do not waste your time right now. What I'm doing, where I'm going. I'm just trying to explain the CTR part right now. Suppose I have two pages. One is PPC, one is YouTube. Okay, just me attentive, please. One is PPC, one is YouTube. I'm doing the right marketing for both. I'm trying to do everything at my best. Doing everything, whatever the best I can do, on page, off page, backlinking, blah 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 blah. Now, what happens when somebody comes on Google and searches for pay per click or searches for YouTube? My result shows like 186 times for this PPC and 41 times shows for this YouTube. Okay, but whatever the XYZ reasons are, But when it is shown 186 times, then it has been clicked 25 times. Okay, when somebody goes on Google, searches the term, I'm coming on the 7th, 8th, 10th ranking, whatever the ranking is, I've been clicked 25 means my CTR is 13.4. So you have just been explained the combination, the formula. So 25 divided by 186 into 100. This is what we have just seen. So you get 13.4. You guys with me? What is happening? On the document on here, you're able to understand the formula that the amount of time your result being shown and the amount of time it has been clicked. So this gives us the ratio of a CTR called click through rate. Now, the moment I'm able to get such results, it gives me the alerts that I'm having a very good CTR, but why this is not giving a good CTR? This is also been shown, but this has just been clicked three times. It's 7.3. So I will start optimizing. Of course, we'll be reaching that level, not talking, but at least to understand CTR, that I'll start doing something on this because something is not right. You know, if I just go on a Google, and now if I just take a random example, that I go here and I just click, there can be different factors to click, different reasons to click or not click. Most important reason is the ranking. If something has been ranked on top, then we click more. Something is coming from the brand value, brand name, then we click more. Sometimes if it is very much catchy, it is giving us the right title and description to fulfill our desire, then we click more. So there can be various reasons. So what I just explained you in here, page A, page B, page C, can be seen in this way. So today, if Google has to see the CTR, or because everybody would not have a CTR, they would have their CTR, they would have their CTR, they would have their CTR, just like I have my CTR of my website. So not everybody can see the CTR of others. So, but at least to understand this example which I have given. So if this result also been seen 1,000 times, like this has been seen 1,000 times today, and this has been also shown 1,000 times today. So that gives me the value that every page A, B, C has 1,000 impressions. Okay, this is what I was talking. But because of the XYZ reason, this has been clicked today 10 times, this has been clicked 20 times, this has been clicked 30 times. So XYZ reasons could be anything. It could be the irrelevant title, it could be the any of the position people clicks more on the top positions rather than the bottom position. So there can be XYZ reasons. But the CTR is saying me that this is best because this is 3%, this is 2%, this is 1%. So that's why CTR will be more important, not from the Google point of view, because you will not able to see the competitor CTR, but for your own analysis that where you are lacking, where you are performing good. I just taken this example to understand the formula. But do not be confused that we will be able to see the CTR of Udemy or Learn Digital or Tech Stack. We cannot see that. Clear, everyone, what is CTR and what that formula means and where it will be helping you in future? Okay, it will be helping you everywhere, and it will be helping you in the Google ads as well. If I just show you, after this I'll take a leave. Anyhow, we have not taken a break even, so you will be also tired. So let me just show you one last example from Google ads where okay, let me just take you to one of the clients result. So there also you would see that impression and clicks gives the CTR. And now there is again important analysis for me that how many times my ad been shown and how many times it has been clicked. Okay, so if I just go into the campaigns, I'll explain you all these things when we'll start PPC on Wednesday, Thursday. So suppose if I just go here, so you will see all these things been given here as well, like impressions and number of clicks, and then we have a CTR. Okay, so everywhere, whatever you would do in digital marketing, same way I can show you for the Facebook ads. So everywhere the CTR will not leave you. Okay, CTR is a very important formula from the whole digital marketing point of view because everywhere it's all about showing the result and then after that getting it clicked. So for us, this is important, of course. If this is coming, it means I am visible. It means I'm getting a ranking. If this is impression is not increasing, it means nobody's seeing me today. I'm lying somewhere on the ninth page. है ना? If this is coming, like impressions are coming, it means I am in front of customer. But the moment my CTR is not improving, it means I'm coming in front, but still they are not liking me of XYZ reason. So that is what our strategic approach changes. That changes our strategic approach, and that changes our optimization part. Maybe the keyword, maybe the title, maybe the description, maybe the extensions in the ad. So all these things will keep coming slowly, gradually once we'll start the practical next week. I hope that helped something somewhere here in the last 10 minutes, whatever we did. That was the only reason I didn't want it to go at that time after finishing the sheet. I wanted to take this. Okay. Yeah, and I think I've given one homework to somebody that you have to remind me something on Friday. So with more clicks on a website, it will be increase the. So see, it is not about the clicking on a website. It will be results you will show, or your result would show on different places, and accordingly, if you get more clicks, it means you will increase your CTR. Just one example, if I just show you this, so means there is an ad going for this particular campaign of astrology website. Okay, somebody goes on Google and type something here and see the ad of my site. So today my ad been seen 1,000 times and my ad been clicked 10 times. So I know if it is clicked 10 times out of 1,000 times, so I have a 1% CTR. So I will try to improve it, improve it, improve it. I'll do something and I'll change title, I'll change something in here. Then tomorrow I came and again I checked my report, and then it will say that today also your ad shown 1,000 times, but today it was clicked 30 times. So what just happened? By doing one change, my CTR has improved. So it means I'm doing the right work. I hope this example helped everyone. What I just shown you, just told you. Okay. And this is how you will do for your SEO also. Yeah. Did I give the homework to Rishi? Rishi is reminding me. Okay. I believe that you're going to provide some links and support of. Yeah, I'm giving that. I'm giving. Not a site building thing, but you will learn a lot from there. You have to then practice the way they are teaching you on the WordPress. Yeah. So just thank you everyone. I have reminded you to remind me. So thank you for your efforts, everyone. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Thank you, Shreyas, again. So the moment you will open your doc again after the class, of course, so you will have two links here. First of all, just read what I've written. In future, if you plan to make a WordPress professional site, then only watch these videos. It is not mandate for all. It is just some extra thing I'm giving you for just see, on the weekend if you like it. Okay. This is the first video which would help you somewhere in domain and hosting buying, how to purchase a domain, how to go for the hosting, and then how to connect it and all. And this is the main video where you would learn everything on the WordPress step by step. You have to check. I think it's 1 hour plus something. Rishi, I think that can you do at least this much? You can just click and see the timing you're asking me. I think there should be at least you can have a video which is trusted, which has been seen. Yeah, no, sorry, it's okay. But I just don't remember the hours. I think it was 1 hour plus. Yeah, yeah. You can just open and see. Anyhow, so this video would help you if you would buy the domain hosting, then you should know the process and to connect it. And this will be helping you to step by step like how you design your site. So in the future, if you would plan to do it, you can do it. Okay. Download the recording. Rahul would help you. This is I'm not aware of. I'm so sorry, Neetu. This is not in my scope. If my PA is less, I will not get a. See, Anita, nobody knows your PA is less. We are digital marketers, so we use a tool. So we are able to see, okay, this site PA is this site PA is this. Okay, when somebody would write something, then they would see a normal result. So your click chances improves when you have a relevant title and description and everything at the right place. And you are coming in the front of the customer with the right supply when the demand being made. This is what we have learned in the very first class. That the intent is to give digital marketing course. So you cannot just talk about here digital marketing agency. It has to be digital marketing course then. It has to be program on digital marketing. Okay. The moment I change it to digital marketing agency, then it has to be digital marketing agency then. Then only I can get a click or think of a click. You know? Nowhere, Anuradha, when I said that. I did not say anything about this. I think I just given this, even in the sequence I talked about today, that keyword research is one out of three what you have to do. This is the first thing, and then we'll do the on page where we stuff and we do another things as well. Just not the keyword stuffing. And then comes the backlinking. Then it's a combination of all basically, which would improve your rank, which would improve your PA, which would improve your DA, and your position on Google. Akash, I'll talk about this in the off-page optimization, but somehow indirectly it helps, not directly. Your answer is this. Indirectly, it helps a lot. You don't have to learn this right now, site CTR. It will come in the next week sessions. I just shown you the Google Search Console. That will be done step by step, where you will see your site CTR and all. Because right now you have to connect it, you have to authenticate it. There is a lot of things to be done. You cannot just see the site CTR by going into Search Console. You have to verify your site. Of course, it helps a lot. Yeah, Preeti, it helps. If you want to set a PA benchmark for ourselves to measure our progress, should we only look at specific landing pages built? Stephanie, how the companies works like they always have their best pages, best USP or best selling products, best selling services, where they have always, been pushing more to the team, that I should get at least this one in the top 10, this one in the top 15, this one in the top 20, rather than aiming to get every page on the top. And how they work like this, suppose I have 10 pages and I focus to work on 3 pages where I want the top 10 position, top 15 position, where I plan to have a PA of 50 plus maybe. So what I would do, I will going to put a link of a other 7 pages in my those 3 pages as an internal link. The moment my pages authority or pages rank improves for those three, so eventually my traffic improves for those three, and internally because the links being made for my other 7 pages as well. So that drives traffic to there, and also it helps in the SEO because of the internal linking. Okay, so we can always segment the best pages first, and then we can start doing the internal linking, and slowly gradually once our best pages, like in my case it was top 3 pages I wanted to get the position, they are able to sustain the position, they are able to get the right traffic and the right PA, then I would start focusing more on the other ones. If I'll start, because I don't have a team, if I start pushing all the pages together, then maybe I will not be left with anything. I'll not be able to get a ranking for any of the pages rather. So this is how you should, set some benchmarks for the specific pages first and do the internal linking and then do it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you, Preeti, you're not free. I'll tell you there is a reason. Maybe they want maybe they want some help from you in the future. This is called link for a link building. Okay. You give Sachin a link tomorrow, Sachin would give you a link back maybe because he liked your content so much. Only one reason I've given. So we'll not talk more. Rather, we, we have just taken the whole class. If you just delete the break time, so I've been here, and we have finished the topic for today anyhow. So no worries. Thanks for a no break class today, for a continuous class rather. So just go and do your practice on this weekend, and we'll meet on the Monday on 9 p.m. IST. So thank you so much, and God bless everyone. Do your work, and probably, or I should say, fingers crossed, I will meet you on 9 p.m. IST Monday. Take care. Chalo, take care. God bless everyone. Bye bye. Bye. Take care. I'll just sign off. I don't know Rahul is there or not, but you will get the link to give your valuable feedback. Please. Yes, you know that. Okay, Rahul is here. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. Okay, Rahul, take care. Bye. I'm leaving. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, Sachin. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, guys, that was a wonderful session. I hope everyone is clear with the topics. So, guys, don't forget to share the feedback for today's session. Once you leave the session, a survey will pop up on your default browser. To take feedback from you guys. Thank you, guys. So, we're happy to call up the session. See you on Monday. Yes, Nitu, please tell me. Actually, might be I have missed your chat. Please let me know what was your concern. So, Nitu, the format in which you have downloaded these are in ARF format, and it can't be converted into an MP4 player, MP4 videos. You need the dedicated software that is NBR Player 2.0. Through that software only you will be able to play the recordings. Yes, Nitu, then definitely you will be able to play the videos through NBR Player.